Yo, Joshi Ichiban, shouts to you for the beatbox for coming in early and hearing me beatbox. You already know. We've been beatboxing. I learned how to beatbox in what, like second grade, third grade, but it hasn't evolved since the second or third grade. I need more sounds in my mouth. Hey, yo. All right, 8 o'clock. You know what? I want to start on time, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the thing. Let's roll with the show. What's up, everybody? My name is Steve Lucin, and welcome to the Lucin's Lounge podcast, episode number 6. Today, we have a very awesome guest. His name is Bryan Nunez. Me and Bryan go actually way back. I've known Bryan since perhaps he was 7 years old, 6 years old, maybe 11. I At my first job, I think I was still in college. One of my fraternity brothers hired me for to do some marketing work for his dental office, Nunez Dental Services, out in Corona, Queens. I'm sorry, Jackson Heights, Queens. And my fraternity brother had a little brother who would always be around in the office. He would just be hanging out. I mean, it was a family owned business. And so I was there graphic designing, and he kind of just be over the shoulder, kind of just saying what's up and kind of just seeing what we were doing in terms of graphics. Fast forward many, many years, this guy's a grown man starting his own business. And so today's episode is going to be about how to start and grow a business during a pandemic, because that's exactly what he did. And I am really, really proud of him because he's making major moves. Still young, only a couple years in the game, literally. But why don't I just bring him on so we could talk about it? So let's say, what's up to Bryan? Bryan, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you, Steve? Thank
Doing
you for that.
fantastic, man.
Thank you for that beautiful introduction. It was very
Oh
nice.
no, oh no doubt, man. Do you remember those days when you were in the
Ha-
office,
Hell yeah.
very, very young?
I was like a chubby 10, 8, 9, 10-year-old kid just hanging out. And you were always there with my older brother, and you were messing with my orejas because my ears look normal now, but when I was 8 years old, they were the same exact size.
So you certainly grew into your ears.
Yeah.
And then so yeah, man, that was so long ago. And I'm trying to remember, like, when did we get reacquainted? I guess because at Nunez Dental, I was working with them, stopped working with them for a minute, found myself, found my business, went through all the ups and downs, kind of came back to them. I'm trying to remember. Well, no, I can't. Yeah, I came back to them. Yeah, maybe in like 2018 ish. Probably when I first quit my business, first quit my job, my day job. I think that's when we got reacquainted. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
Do you
So
remember?
it actually just came back to me now. You did a brand discovery for Nunez for the dental office.
Ah,
And at that point, I was helping the office with some social media, and they thought it would be a good idea to include me in the meeting. And that's when I saw you. It had been at least like maybe more than 10 years, like 10 to 12 years it had been.
yeah,
Mhm.
for sure. Cause yeah, I've been in my career about 15 years or so. And then yeah, we did the brand discovery with the dental office. That's how we rebranded their whole office. Because they had the old logo, old website, which by the way, with that old website, me and George stood up. I remember like it was yesterday. We stood up in the office with a bunch of beers, and I designed a flash website for Nunez Dental Services. And but then that was going for a minute, and then I think it changed up, and then it would evolve with the times, which was great. And then it was about that time to do that brand discovery with them. And then yeah, you were involved with social media at the time. You were doing very like minimal things in social media back then, right? 2018, we're talking
Hmm.
about 2018, 2019, so not even that long ago.
Yeah.
What got you into I guess doing social media for them? Like what'd you go to school for?
Well, I didn't go to school for social media. I actually went to Baruch College, and I majored in entrepreneurship management, and I minored in Spanish to English translations. So honestly, I was the only one in the family, or I was the one with the most experience in social media, and it was more of like a casual thing, like just scrolling through Instagram and Facebook and seeing like what a lot of people are doing, and I tried replicating it, trying to just making the office just, how do I put it, a little bit more up to date, not so old school, because dentistry is very old school and bland. So
And they pick you because you're the young one,
yes, so I'm the one that
or you jump to it.
um I want to say, so George always had mentioned stuff that had to do with like networking and social media, social events, right? It was back in the day, it was more social events than social media. But
Mm.
then social media started becoming such a big thing, and that's kind of like the era where I grew up in. So Facebook for me was junior, senior year of high school, and then by the time I was in
Yo.
college, Instagram was the thing. So I started seeing a lot of businesses do it. So I was like, this is something that we should do. So.
Ah, that's so wild, bro. I remember freshman year of college, that's when Facebook came to our campus.
Hmm.
Because it was like very campus exclusive, right? School exclusive, university exclusive.
Hmm.
And I didn't even want to get on Facebook. I had this random friend was like, "Yo, give me your laptop. I'm gonna put you on Facebook." I'm like, "All right, fine, sign me up." And then look at that now. It's like evolved so much. It is so nuts. Shout out to Victorez 94 for the follow. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh,
Um,
it's Vic. He's my college buddy. We
oh,
played
that's your
soccer
college
together.
buddy. Vic, you the
Yeah,
man. Thank you for following, man, and thank you for
that's
joining
my
this
ñaño
podcast.
right there. That's my ñaño.
Ñaño. Okay, so for those that don't know, what does ñaño mean?
ñaño means brother in Ecuadorian language slang.
Slang, yeah. So you're
Yeah.
Ecuadorian?
No, he's not. He's actually from Honduras.
Oh. But you're Ecuadorian and Colombian, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm Ecuadorian myself. ETO, Ecuadorians taking over. Anyways, going back to the conversation. So yeah, you were getting into oh, I'm Fadi. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. You were getting into the social media. Um, but even so, you that's not what you started doing like right out of school and even
Mm-mm.
before your business, right? Like how did you realize you wanted to start this new career path? Because you're the CEO of We Capture Media, and that is
Mm-hmm.
straight up like media, photography, videography. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
how'd you get into that?
So actually, in the beginning, Nunez Dental, first off, is a family business. It's run by my parents, and at one point, it was all of my family was in it. So like my parents, my older brother, my older sister, my aunt, sometimes some of my cousins, right? So it was very family oriented, and I didn't know what I wanted to do even until college. I thought I could do some sort of like management. My dad and my parents always kind of fed me the idea of doing management in the company because I sucked at science. I didn't want to be a dentist. I hated teeth. So I was going to go the management route, and then uh, that's how going throughout college. And then as I was growing up, and as I was smartphones started to develop, and the internet was really accessible, I started watching YouTube, a lot of YouTube, right? So after a while, I stopped watching TV, and it was just straight YouTube. Um, when I would wake up, when I was on the train, when I got home, when I was in class, it was watching YouTube videos, right? So I really grew up watching a lot of YouTube, and I liked a lot of YouTubers, but it was something I wanted to do, but I never wanted to be in front of the camera because of like my own insecurities and stuff. But I was like, man, I could be the camera guy, right? Like it's dope because the YouTube videos were so cool. They're very non-traditional compared to TV. So um, I started doing that and I was like, man, I can do this. So I started filming on my iPhone SE, which is like the mini version of the iPhone like 6 or 7, something like that. So I started filming some shitty videos on on the Nunez Dental page. I started doing that, and then on my 22nd birthday, Yasmin, who was my girlfriend at the time, now is my wife, she bought me a
Ah,
camera.
shouts to Yasmin.
Yeah, yeah. So she bought me a camera, and in the beginning, I was like, "Oh, cool, you got me a camera," but I thought it was only a camera for photography, and I had no interest in photography. And when I found out that it was a decent video camera, I was like, "Okay, now we're working, now we're cooking. Let's see what we can do with it." So I started doing better videos, more with like a professional camera that she got me, and I got better as time went on. So instead of just doing HR, only HR, I don't think I mentioned that before. I started doing HR, human resources.
Oh no, I didn't know that about you. Okay.
Yeah. So I did HR, and then it started becoming HR and social media, the content, stuff like that. We started bringing some influencers, right? But then what a lot of people, some people know, and what a lot of people don't know is when you're in a family business, the line between family and business is very blurred, right? So sometimes
Mm,
work enters the household, and sometimes problem from the household can enter your work, which is
oof.
a little difficult.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
um, what's it called? It came a point like a tough time where my father actually kicked me out of the family business. So I was like, okay, it's whatever. So at the time, I
Oh, I
had
remember this.
at
Okay.
the
Okay. Yeah.
time
Yeah.
I had started getting some gigs, like small gigs, a little party here, some photos there, and then I was like, okay. I mean, I guess I didn't know what I like. I didn't know if I was ready or not. Like, I can tell you for a fact I was not ready at all. But I said, fuck it, let's do it, let's go. And then that's when I came to you, right? Within so like around August, September, um, I moved out. Not I didn't move out, but I left the company. At the same time, I spoke to you about maybe you teaching me how to edit some stuff, seeing how I could help out. And I didn't know anything about editing. My software that I used was iMovie. I used to do my videos on iMovie on my phone. So not even the computer version, the mobile version,
That's right. That's right.
right?
Yeah, you came to my studio and you were like, yo, how do I edit? I was like, I could just show you how do I do it on Adobe Premiere. And we sat down for like 2.5, 3 hours, and I just showed you the whole thing from A to Z. I have that video. I don't know if I published it on YouTube. Let me know in the chat if you want to know how to edit from A to Z in 2 hours. And then we'll make sure that it's public somewhere. Dope, bro. And then okay, so then boom, you got so Yasmin empowered you.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I empowered you a little bit, right? And then
Yeah,
you started shooting more videos,
yeah.
and then how'd you, yeah, then what?
So, well, also, I feel like my dad empowered me by kind of like flicking me out the nest. So, like, if it wasn't for that, I don't even know if
Ooh,
capture would be a thing. So, like, I at this point, I don't hold that against my father. Like, I love my dad a lot. I don't have
wow.
any negative charge of that. I actually thank him a lot for that because now I have we capture.
We capture.
Yeah.
Yo, shouts to parents who kick their kids out of the nest. And by the way, his father, I have a close relationship with him too, because I would teach him Photoshop, and he's like a dad to me. Like it's so nice to uh it's so nice and different to teach a what is he, like 70, 75 year old man,
Yeah.
to teach him technology, and he's so receptive to it. It's really really cool. But okay, so then you come to me, you do the premiere, you start shooting videos. um
Mhm.
so then when did you decide to make it official? Because it's an actual corporation, right? LLC.
Yep. Yep. So from August 2019, I have the video as one of my favorites. You and I took a shot. I forgot of what. Um,
Oh, it
uh,
was hold on. That was Pitoro
Coquito?
Coquito.
No, Coquito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coquito
We
Pepitoro. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so that was in August 2019, and then the pandemic started around like March. At least the lockdown started March 2020, and around June, I forget the exact date, but for 2 or 3 months where nobody was working or doing anything, I was editing different videos, different highlight reels from that I had done in the past couple months. So I was still trying to hustle. I was still trying to
Oh,
develop the admin videos, or like the videos of the company itself, because nobody was hiring, or there was no freelance work. So I was trying to, everything that I had already recorded, I was trying to do content to sell or to show people what I was doing. So, and then I even took on a couple editing jobs just to make some cash, right? So that's where it started. And then um, my family still wanted to do the family business, still wanted to do content, right? But it was a little different. So I'm pretty good at adapting, right? During that time where the whole world was essentially on lockdown, I was helping them make PPE videos.
what's that? PPE.
I don't remember. I don't know the acronym exactly, but it's supposed to be preventative equipment or preventative precau. I don't remember what it is, but it's like how to prevent the spread of germs, in this case, like COVID, right? So making sure,
So educational videos.
yeah, so how to properly wash your hands, how to disinfect certain things,
Got it.
how to wear a mask the right
Oh,
way, stuff like that.
Josh from the chat says it's personal protective equipment.
Yes, there you
Boom.
go.
There
Yep.
you go. Okay, nice. Thank you, Josh, for that.
Thank you.
Awesome. So then you were making those videos
Mm-hmm.
throughout the pandemic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But when was the moment where you were like, you know what? Let me incorporate this because it's that's a leap of faith almost. No.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So I think one of the things that I wanted to do from the beginning was because I know the struggle of artists and photographers and videographers. It's always like you never know where your next gig is going to come from, your next check or payment is going to come from, right? A lot of people can't do it full time because they can't make it consistent enough, right? So one thing I wanted to do was find retainers, right? Clients that don't need me one time, but need me once a week or once a month or bi-weekly or once a quarter, right? And that's always something that I express to people, um, that I want to help as much as I can, right? And consistency is part of that as well. So as time went on, I started attaining more and more clients that were more retainers, right? So it started off with the family business. Every Thursday, it was content, right? We started reaching out to a lot of influencers, seeing how we can do an exchange of services. So we would give them either a discounted price or con- um, free service for content and for the exposure, right? It started with that.
Nice.
Then I met a real estate agent by the name of David Avgi. We started working together. We were supposed to do some stuff together. It transitioned to me meeting somebody. His name is Alexander Zakarin, right? Alexander Zakarin, real estate guy. He's humongous on TikTok now. We do shoots every Friday, so four shoots a month. Um, I also met one of my friends from college, Ricardo Llanos. Victor knows him. I work with his family business now. We do once a month. They have a maintenance company, right? So that's three right off the bat. Then I started reaching out to
Nice. No, just cheering you
started,
on. Just cheering you on.
thank you. So then I started reaching out to soccer teams because I'm very passionate about it. And one of the bigger clubs, Dusk, Downtown United, we signed a deal as well for 4 videos, right? So 2 shoots, 4 videos every other month, right? So it started building and building and building, and it was consistent work. So instead of, I only have 4 clients, let's say, which is not a lot, but it's every week. It's work every week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That in itself it's hard to achieve, or a little
Yeah.
challenging to achieve, right? To get just the consistency, because that's where you're able to week after week hone in on your craft, get better at the systems, find the shortcuts that don't affect the quality of the product that you're creating, right? And then like little by little you just get better and better and faster and faster. Am I putting
Hmm.
words in your mouth?
No, yeah, I agree with what you're saying. Yeah.
Awesome, man.
It
And
becomes a snowball effect.
a snowball effect. It's really nice, especially nowadays with social media really being like a huge part of a lot of people's lives, right? I mean, everybody's just consuming content, consuming videos, especially, right? A lot of YouTube, a lot
Hmm.
of Instagram, a lot of TikTok, a lot of all this media. It's just nuts, but definitely a lot of money involved in it. So then you're creating all these videos and content for these influencers, it seems like, right? Small businesses. um
Hmm.
uh, like you it seems like you're one of the success stories out of COVID, then out of the pandemic, right? Would you say
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, yeah, I could definitely agree with that. So again, the PPE videos, I started reaching out to as many companies as I could. So I used to do this thing where I would go on Google, I would pick a niche or an industry, like let's say dentistry or gyms, right? All I needed was one video, right? So one time I did a video for a gym, and then I started reaching out to all of the gyms in the local area, whether through email, through Instagram, through their website, and I would show them the video and say, "Hey, look, like look at this video. I did this for blah gym. I would love to do this for you guys, or if you guys are interested in doing videos similar to this, feel free to let me know." Right? And I did that over and over again, and I barely got any responses, which is natural, right? But again, doing it in different niches and different industries and different companies, it's a numbers game. So eventually I started getting some responses, and from there I just started developing different relationships and connections.
Beautiful. And
Yeah.
then now is it still just you shooting, editing?
Hmm.
Is it like, do you do do you wear all the hats? Yeah, how does that look?
So so I at this point it's come to be a lot, to the point where I can't handle it anymore, right? So like when you have a media company or a videography company, right, it's you have to prospect, you have to sell, then you have to, do pre-production, you actually have to film, you have to edit, you have to render, you have to make sure all the finances are good, you have to do all of these things by yourself, right? So as you're getting more and more clients, you have to do it tenfold, right? So I started delegating, I started finding the need for to expand the team, right? So I brought on Yasmin to help me out, right? Yasmin, my wife. So she helps me out with the administrative stuff, and she saves me a lot of headaches. And then I also started working with remote teams. So now I have 3 editors, full-time editors on the team that help me out with all my clients. And I also have a second team that is remote based as well. And they help me with social media, and they help me with the graphic design. So I have 2 teams that help me out with distinct things.
That's awesome, man. And then how has it been learning to manage that? Because I know I know most of my career I have been a solopreneur where I was doing everything. And it was
Mhm.
only recent, only 2018, 2019 is when I decided, I need to grow out of that and delegate and manage a team. How has it been, like, I guess, being in that supervisory role and teaching others?
So it's been good. I feel like It's been hectic. It's been a good type of hectic, right? So it's been hectic because now you're in charge of a lot of people, right? So like you have to answer to all of these people. You have to be able to provide enough work for them to always be occupied and bring you value, right? So, but it's also good because it gives me more free time. I say free time because now I don't have to edit as much. So for those that don't know, at least for me, 1 hour of filming is equivalent to probably 3 or 4 hours of editing. So if you have a 4 hour shoot, just imagine it takes about 10 to 12 hours to turn around all that content, right? So
And that's probably
so
not straight, those 10 to 12 hours,
no,
right?
that's
That's spread
throughout.
out multiple days,
Hmm.
right?
Yep. And then um but it has allowed me to take on more clients and shoot more, right? Because now I have to shoot 3 times the amount of content that I was doing before, so that all of my editors and graphic designers and people are filled with work, right? So now I have a lot of shooting, right? I do zero editing, right, or 5% editing, and now I'm shooting. So um, for example, what's today? Thursday? Tuesday, I had 3 shoots. Yesterday, I was supposed to have 3 shoots. One got postponed, so I had 2 shoots. And today, I had a shoot. So in 3 days, I had 6 shoots, right?
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
busy man. Good stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So, and I love it because I get to meet a lot of different people, right? So I help a maintenance company, a couple dental offices, real estate agents, an MMA fighter, right? So
An
it,
MMA fighter. Wow,
an
that's cool.
MMA fighter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So he trains me and I'll film his training sessions as well. So um it allows me to tap into different markets, different niches, right? And it allows me to stay on top of on my feet, on my toes, so I don't get bored, right? Like if I'm only
Mm,
doing real estate, eventually I'm going to get tired of just doing real estate content. If I'm only
mm,
doing dentistry, I'm going to get tired of doing dentistry, right? So I can do I can
mm,
mix and match. It's still video, it's still content for social media, but it's like the color, right? It's how do I put it? It's like the same drawing, but the coloring or the color on the inside is different,
mm.
right?
That's cool. I like that description.
Yeah, yeah. So it's nice. I like it a lot. I love what I do. So, and I'm glad I can help everybody that I'm helping currently.
That's fantastic, man. And that's why I connect with you so much because I definitely know and see the passion in you, um, just from that spark of you doing a video from your family and you've taken it all the way to the next level. In fact, how has your business grown since the peak of COVID? I see you doing some great things. What can you share some of that?
Yeah. So, in terms of monetary, we capture is now a six-figure business, right?
Ow. Yo,
It's year
and, and and
two.
and again, yeah, year two, you said? This is your
Yeah,
second year
yeah. Second full year.
incorporated?
The pandemic I count as like half a year.
Because you started half in the middle of the year. Like
Also,
you
yeah, and also
incorporated.
we were in a pandemic as well, so like it was like an
Oh,
outlier.
oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Wow. You did that man fast. Good shit. Okay, what else?
So one of my highlights definitely is I got to shoot a BTS video for a J Balvin music video. Um, I think
Nice.
I think I'm gonna look it up right now, but I'm pretty sure that music video. So for those, if anybody's a reggaeton fan or J Balvin fan, it's supposed to be I Am a remix with what is this guy? I forgot his name. Neo Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and currently, the song is on 254 million views. So it's won a bunch of awards. So I was able to do a BTS video that essentially led to what is the word? Like break records and people like witness history from that music video because
Wow. And you're part of
it's
that.
a quote unquote yeah yeah
That's
yeah
amazing, bro. Good stuff.
yeah.
Wow. And how did you get connected to J Balvin? Like, how did that happen?
So how did that happen? So my brother's really well connected with a lot of people. So one time we did a shoot with a person who owns like a company that does a lot of New York Fashion Week stuff. Right, her name is Albania Rosario. I think she's a director. Um, then we did a photo shoot at Wisma, which is one of the clients, one of the dental offices that we run and we're part of, right? And one of the makeup artists were there. Now, the makeup artist, a week later, they hired me for a different gig, no money, no budget, nothing. I did it anyways. I met the same makeup artist again, and then she hired me for a personal project, right? The personal project we did, there was a little bit of a budget there. And then so me and my team, we killed it. The video came out great, 4K, everything looked nice. And then a an entertainment company, Mastermind Entertainment, who's good friends with the producer's good friends with this makeup artist. They normally do all their music videos in Miami, but for this one, just for J Balvin, they had to do it in New York. So everybody was flying from Miami to New York to do this music video, and they had 3 days to put everything together before the song got launched. Right?
What? 3 days? That's crazy.
So they so they asked her if
Whoa.
she knew anybody, if she knew any videographer, anybody, and she suggested me. Right. So
Amazing. All from hooking it up one time, and then that person really paid it forward by just being like, yo, I know somebody, and then boom, the connect, the network right there.
mhm.
Wow.
and
Wow,
now and
beautiful.
now so that I got hired to do two shoots back to back for J Balvin and Neo Garcia. They did two songs. So I'm a remix, which is out. It's been out for about 8 months. But what people don't know, there's another song called Árabe, which is Arab in English. That
Hmm.
song has not been released. They filmed it the next day in Williamsburg in a ginormous warehouse. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but we filmed that one as well,
Whoo,
and
nice.
it went really well. So just for those that are watching, right? Like hustling is very, very important, right? Like you're not going to get immediate gratification for everything you do. Like if you think it's good, just do it and without expecting any return, right? Because in this case, what I did during the second uh, music video shoot, I wanted to impress J Balvin, right? I wanted to see how I could make some sort of connection with him because he is very down to earth. Like he'll talk to you like he's a normal person. He'll say hi to everybody in the studio. He hugged a bunch of people like they were best friends, and it wasn't even like the
It,
director. It was like the guy who was setting up the lighting,
mm,
right?
dope, dope. I love that.
So what I did was during that shoot, which was 12 hours long, in between scenes when they were breaking down and setting things up, I would import the footage into my laptop into Premiere Pro, and I made a reel. By the end of the shoot, I had already had some sort of video to show him.
Oof,
And I
oof,
showed him, and
oof.
he was like really like hyped about it. There's a video about it. He said it was like really dope. He said when the music video comes out to post it, that he'll repost it, etc., etc.
Woo. Good shit. Yeah, I've always thought that, yeah, if any photographer, videographer is able to turn something around the day of, you're golden.
Yeah,
I mean that's I would say hella stressful, but
it
that's
was.
amazing, right?
It
It
was.
gets you look where you're at. That's awesome.
Yep. Yep. And now
And
the producer hires me. She wants to hire me in May because there's going to be a runway show, and she needs 15 videographers, and she needs my help to do it. Right.
Wait, are
So,
you the lead videographer, or you're gonna just be part of the 15?
I mean, with that, no, I think I'm going to be the one that helps get them and be in charge of them with her. Right. So the budget is a massive thing. So from what came from a gig that had no budget to something like this is it was definitely worth doing, in my opinion.
That's fantastic, man. And yo,
Mhm.
weren't you? Wasn't your work in Times Square?
Yes. So the makeup artist that I met, Hannah, we did that personal project, and somehow through her own connects, or she made her own connections, to a guy or a company that does stuff on billboards in Times Square. So she got a sponsorship. She was all over Colombian TV, and her content ended up being on Times Square for a whole week. And the content that was going to be on it was what me and my friend and close colleague Carlos we filmed. So our videos, our content, stuff that came out of my camera was on a Times Square billboard for a week straight, on two Times Square billboards actually.
Wow. Yo, that Hannah person, you got to keep her close. That sounds like she's hooking it up.
Yeah, yeah, she's really nice. We're really close and we get along a lot. So
That's fantastic. I'm so
yeah.
happy for you, man. Good stuff. And so just to let y'all know, Bryan Nunez over here, CEO of We Capture Media, definitely one of my go-to videographers. In fact, I helped him out with his website over here. I want to show you. Let's see if this will work nicely. Oh, definitely did not work. Let me bring it back over here. That's fun. That's fun. I wonder why. Well, you could always put I'm gonna throw the link in the chat. We captured media. Definitely check it out. He got his Instagram, right? What's your Instagram is the same thing, right?
At we capture dot media. Yep.
Instagram.com/ we capture media. And the dot media is the top level domain.
Yep.
And he's got, are you taking on new clients
Of course, all the time.
all the time? You won't say no.
Nope.
Good man. You won't say no until you have the luxury of saying no. That's how
Yeah.
I always kind of figured it out, or like thought about it. It's like say yes until you don't have to, until you can say no.
Yeah.
Fantastic, man. Yo, super dope, bro. I can't wait for the next things that are coming up. In fact, we do have a couple of projects coming up. One of them is with Chet Gold.
Hmm.
Chet Gold has been recently featured. You'll see his face. He's the face of the Museum of Modern Art, and so we're gonna collaborate with We Capture Media and do some nice content with him. Want to give a quick shout out to Bronx Brewery and Vanellope Cruz for the follow. Thank you. Really definitely appreciate that. And Bryan, tell me anything else, any parting words for the people out there?
Mm, parting words. I mean, I would say if you're looking to make meaningful content, if you're trying to do good in for your business, for anything that you do, for your goals, uh, one video content is definitely the way to go. And if you're down to do it, I'm here to help you guys.
Awesome, man. So I'm sure they could contact you through Instagram and through the
Mhm.
website, right?
Yep.
Excellent, man. Well, it's been great having you. Hopefully, we could get together soon again.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a follow up a little bit later. But Bryan, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Love your art. Love what you're doing. And
Thank you.
we'll see you soon.
Yeah, definitely. I hope to be back soon, and good job with the whole podcast stuff, man. You're killing it.
Oh, thank you, man. I'm trying over here. I appreciate it. Cool. So yeah, I'd like to give another shout out to, or a first shout out to, Hallucinated Studios. Hallucinated Studios is this channel right here. They are hosting the Lucin's Lounge podcast, which you just finished watching. We're gonna go into the DJ VJ set. This VJ set is gonna be by Hallucinated, yours truly, and we are going to be featuring a DJ set by Einfari. Einfari is one of the team members of what was formerly known as House 78. Now they are the 9 a.m. Banger Crew. They were actually also he was also featured in the this week's Way Back Wednesday. If you haven't checked out our Way Back Wednesdays, you can check it out in the Twitch videos that we have in our profile. We have a collection called Way Back Wednesdays, and we featured a set of a whole party, actually, a whole 5-6 hours at Lot 45 in Brooklyn back in 2017. At all our VJ gigs, we have a little GoPro going, and we just record the whole night. So we're starting to feature that every week. Around noonish, around 4ish. If you really want to know and be on top of it, you could join our Discord. We'll leave a link in the chat right now. And so his sounds are coming soon. But for the meantime, check out this little commercial from Hallucinated. Nah, let's run that back. Let's run that back. Check, check, mic check. Let me know if you hear me clearly. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Lucin's Lounge podcast, episode number 6. Right now, we going into the DJ set, VJ set. DJ sounds, music sounds by Einfari Sounds. Make sure to give him a follow. And I'm gonna be rocking out on the visuals now. Hope everybody's having a great night tonight. Let me know if y'all can hear me, see me, feel me. Cheers. Happy Thursday. Right now I'm drinking the Blue Moon Mango Wheat. A little sip.
I feel alive. Come on, step in, do it, feel it. I want, know how will I see it alive. Come on, step in, do it, feel it. I want, know how will I see it. Maybe I'll show you what's new. Though you were sad, now come for you. So you know that rocky shore. Tell me now, what are we waiting for? 'Cause part of me needs part of you, and all of me will see it through. So take your place amongst the tide next to me. We'll feel alive. We'll feel alive. Here tonight, when I think of you, I feel alive. Come and hold me, let me close my eyes. I die. I feel alive tonight. When I think of you, I feel alive. Come and hold me, let me close my eyes. I die. I feel alive. Come on, step in, do it, feel it. I want, know how will I see it alive. Come on, step in,
Vanellope Cruz, thank you for loving the colors. If y'all don't know Vanellope Cruz, that is our means of transportation. The bass in Vanellope, woo chow, it's so nice. Let me know if you want to take a ride in it, pick you up, bump some bass, and we'll VJ in the van too. Yo, Level Official, thank you for tuning in and vibing with us. Appreciate you, fam. True story, this visual is actually an Anjuna Deep visual at Verboten in Brooklyn, which is where I graduated or did our graduation party at VJ school. They had a whole folder that said Anjuna Deep, and I just had to take it. So these little deep visuals right here, like this right here, and this right here, and this right here, it's all Anjuna Deep. I'm a big fan of Anjuna Deep. Yo, if I could VJ for them, woo, that would be dope. Yeah, Josh, I know you've seen them before. Oh yeah, I hope they book you, Lavelle. You keep doing your thing. The vibes you put out, bro, I love it. got him.
I'm like you. I'll lay you down. One more time for my taste. See me fall from your eyes to your waist.
Like that.
One more time for my taste. Drink this wine from your sweet, from your kiss. I feel your love, I feel your faithful. See me fall from your eyes to your waist. I feel your love, I feel your faithful. One more time for my taste. One more time for me. One more time for me. One more time for me. One more time for my home.
Just now tuning in, you're listening to the sounds of Einfari Sounds. Visuals by yours truly. This is Hallucinated Studios. I like these pitches. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Gotta slow it down. Slow down the visuals with the beat. Got him. can't wait for the summer either, man. Summer's gonna be great, especially since we're coming out of this pandemic. I have a really good feeling that we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. COVID's gonna be like the flu. Get your vaccine and we'll all be good. And those that don't get it, I think we'll still be good. Feeling the deep vibes, follow Einfari sounds. You're feeling the visuals, follow Hallucinated. Just click the follow button. Trying to grow this channel. We're just getting started, literally. Yo, this Anjuna deep visuals folder is deep. Kind of like it though. I mean, at the end of the day, I am freestyling with the visuals. I'm just kind of like going through the folder, queuing it up and slowing it down as I see fit, and transitioning as I see fit. Affecting as I see fit. By the way, we became Twitch affiliates. What that means is that we could collect tips, we could collect bits, we can have emotes and subscribers. If you ever do so, feel the need to help out this channel, we would definitely appreciate any of those cheers.
Started to change my mind, reminding me of something.
Yo, Laval, correct me if I'm wrong, but ain't you in Canada? Isn't it always cold over there?
Last time we were talking, you started to change my mind, reminding me of something. Now it's taking up all my time. There's no point in fighting. I've already crossed the line now. So inviting. I've already made my mind up.
Oh, Colorado. Okay. We're New York, New York City, and I'm actually currently in Pleasantville, which is right north of New York City in Westchester. Haven't been to Colorado since 2007 maybe. I gotta make it back out there. Josh, if you're still there, remember when we went to Colorado for a SHEP conference? This was before they made anything legal out there. Oh, Penelope Cruz has been to Pville many times. Thank you for coming out here, bro. Really, really appreciate you. Love you every trip that you make. I know it's not like going to another borough, but it kind of is. It's the same amount of time. Yo, is that Emmanuel, yo? Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you. Yo, if y'all need a home sold, hit up Emmanuel. He got some homes all over New York. Haha.
When I touch and feel like heaven, when I
Yeah, this really is a good mix by Einfari. Thank you for those sounds, Einfari. Einfari sounds. Yeah, man, I love the bass, bro. And if you're just tuning in, you're tuning into Lucin's Lounge podcast, the after party. We had a nice episode with Bryan Nunez, CEO of We Capture Media. And now I'm over here VJing to the visuals, freestyling a little bit. Kapow! I'm Fadi over here teasing. This mix is actually from 2 years ago. So, but that's what I love about music. You could always just bring it back, and if it's done right, it sounds fresh. If it's in a new environment, it sounds fresh. You throw some visuals on it, it sounds fresh. Nice, man. I love DC. Haven't been there in a minute. Ooh, jellyfish. We all sorts of friendly over here. We welcome all. There we go. Why you think DC's a strange town? Hey man, sometimes it beats like that. Sheesh. How long you lived in DC? Years is solid though. Yeah, you'll get to know the ups and downs. Yeah, 14 to 17, that's a very impressionable age. Appreciate you tuning in, bro. Thank you. Have a good night, Adonis. Sweet dreams. Good night to you. Oh, Vicio with the crazy emote.
Don't take that the wrong way.
We just got put onto Stream Elements last night, so our commands is like we don't even know them yet. We still learning over here. Word. This is like our maybe 10th stream. Like we literally just became affiliates this week. Raid trains. I've been seeing those. And you know, from an outside view, I'm like, they're probably just collaborating with each other, right? Supporting each other's stream. And then like one day it happens and then they're part of it. At least that's how I think it happens. How do raid trains get formed? And I appreciate you, bro, like really trying to help us out. That's really, really nice of you. You don't have to do that. But we'll take all the help we could get. Yeah, like we just started our Discord too, trying to build that community. It's a fascinating world, this whole Twitch world. We've been in it as viewers throughout the pandemic, but just literally now wanting to come in and perform and be part of it too. Because this is the fun stuff. Building all of this OBS, Twitch, SE Live connections with the Photoshop file for this stage and VJing it to it all. Like, we live for this. We're all geeks at heart, for real. Audio visual geeks. Oh, Einfari with the mix.
I feel right. The music sounds better with you. Love night, bring us back together. So cool. I feel right. The music sounds better with you. Love night, bring us back together.
Visu, sounds like you smoking up. Good shit, man. Chill out, vibes, jam. I was just saying because of the 420 emotes. I'll take Cozy. Thank you for taking me into bed with you. I'll be big spoon or little spoon. It's all good. Girl.
Try to lose that care, and after all, I've come to know you're
We about 4 minutes out to the end of the mix. I'd like to thank everybody who's been just tuning in, supporting Vicio. Much love. Our resident DJ. We got Joshi Ichiban, our resident DJ, but he goes by Floston. Lavelle, yo, thank you for supporting, man. Just coming through and chatting it up. Of course, we got Vanellope Cruz moderating, Yasmin moderating. Love you guys. Supporting the team, being part of the team. We gon' make it. Who we rating though? Who we rating? Leave it in the chat. Who should we raid? Hey, We Captured, thank you for the follow. Definitely follow We Captured.media on Instagram. We Captured.media in your browser. The honor was mine, Brian. Thank you, man, for showing up, for doing what you love and loving what you do. Now you just gotta do something crazy. Lavelle, yo, I appreciate you trying to throw us into Raid Train. So this is actually, well, I love Deep House for sure, but what we're doing on this channel, we're supporting other DJs in my community, in our community, reaching out to new DJs, and if we could host their music, we'll VJ to it, right? So we've done music for trance, deep house. I mean VJing to trance, deep house, drum and bass. Reggaeton is coming up. We're definitely in that sort of scene right there. So if, I mean, hey, I love to maybe like do a VJ set with you one of these days. We'll build up to it though. You know, we'll go out on a couple dates first, then we get married. Fantastic, y'all. Yo, thank you so much for everybody for supporting. This has been a pleasure, an absolute pleasure. Let me get close over here. Thank you so much. Jerome Ismail. That's what we're gonna raid over here. Let's do it, yo. Until next time, you could catch us on the next Lucin's Lounge podcast. It's every Thursday, 8 p.m. Wednesdays, we're doing Way Back Wednesdays. And that's when we stream our old VJ sets. We've been doing them since 2015, 2016. So this week we threw it back to 2017. Next week, who knows? Just tune in. Wednesdays, follow the Twitch countdown, and we'll let you know when the next stream is. We got the pregame coming soon, March 11th. But until next time, yo, do what you love what you do something crazy. Love you guys. Peace. Lavelle, we'll talk offline. Don't worry.